The Limelight Hydrangea boasts beautiful white blooms. To get this dramatic white blooming shrub in tip-top shape, Brian Maurer, Vice President of Operations for Brian Kyle's Landscapes of Distinction, offers this advice.
When we talked about the oak leaf hydrangea before, I had commented about looking for viable bud growth and tracing it back down on the plant to see where we prune it. On this particular limelight, we've had enough warm days so far that the buds have actually popped. So instead of having to take my fingers down the plant, I could actually see where they're at, which makes pruning off the old dead growth, which was last year's seed head, very simple. At the same time, I'm looking at the plant and looking for branches that might be intertwined with each other. As life goes on, these branches will become bigger, and being that it is a hydrangea, we don't want to be cutting it down to the ground every year. Otherwise, we'd lose healthy looking flower growth for that season. So what we're looking for is like branching like this that might be growing into the ground, or an older branch which might be intertwined around another branch, and as time goes on, those two confuse together, causing more of a damaging effect to the plant if we catch it at such a young age. But while I'm here at this plant, I'm also going through, looking down inside, getting rid of some of the other little dead growth in here, kind of cleaning the plant out, getting it ready for early summer when it will have full foliage on it and I won't be able to notice any of these branches. But while we're also here is another favorite plant in the landscape, black-eyed Susan. This one is very simple if we let it go to late fall or early spring. And all we really do is just kind of slightly comb over, and we can pull out all the dead seed heads from last year. Really, there's no cutting involved. This is all new growth ready to go for this year.
This has been part of the Brian Kyle's Landscapes of Distinction How-To series. To learn more, be sure to visit www.briankyles.com, where you'll have access to many resources as well as our YouTube page, which houses this entire series.